Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Boris the Greiff and Joaquin Diaz. This is a game from Capablanca Memorial Tournament played in Cuba in 1973. Boris the Greiff, player with white pieces in this game, was a writer by profession. He was also Colombian national champion and represented Colombia in 7 chess Olympiads. Boris the Greiff started with knight to f3. Joaquin Diaz played c5, inviting Sicilian. g3, knight to c6, bishop to g2, g6, castling, bishop to g7, d3, king's Indian attack formation, e6, knight to c3, knight from g to e7, white to move, e4 is the standard move. Boris the Greiff played knight to e4, intending knight to d6, d6, bishop to g5, black to move, f5 was played. If castling, white may play bishop to f6 or knight to f6. So we have f5, attacking the knight on e4, knight to c3, h6. Diaz is not tolerating the presence of the white pieces on his territory. Bishop to d2. Diaz cast at king's side. e4, d5, e takes on d5, e takes on d5, rook to e1, naturally placing the rook on the open file. b6, intending bishop to b7. Bishop to f4, g5, bishop to e5, knight takes on e5, knight takes on e5. Black pawns are more advanced than white pawns. Is that an advantage? Probably not. The game continued. Bishop to b7, f4, g takes on f4, g takes on f4, king to h7, queen to h5, rook to b8, d4, c takes on d4, and this is now the start of the most interesting part of the game. The Greiff played knight to b5, intending knight takes on d4, d3, white to move, c takes on d3 was expected. Knight to f7 was played, attacking the queen. Queen to d7. If queen goes to e8, knight from b to d6. Queen to d7, knight from b to d6, d takes on c2. Who is better? Black is better, materially. 2 pawns, and the pawn on c2 may become very dangerous. So black would be better if it wasn't for the Greiff's magic that was unleashed from this position. Anyway, what would you do in this position if you had white pieces? Please pause and find the best move for white. What did you find? Perhaps rook from a to c1 was expected. Boris the Greiff played this awesome move. Rook to e6. This move is much stronger than what it looks like. This is a killer move actually. Black to move. Rook takes knight on f7. Let's take it back. If black takes the bite and plays queen takes on e6, then knight to g5 check, and after king to g8, knight takes queen. Back to our game. We have rook takes on f7. The presence of the knight on f7 could not be tolerated any longer. Queen takes on f7. White is threatening. Rook takes knight. The knight is also pinned. Queen to c6. White to move. What is the best move for white in this position? Boris the Greiff played rook to c1. If rook takes on e7, then a queen to c5 check, and after king to h1, then the pawn is pushed and promoted to queen. Back to our game. Rook to c1, Queen to c5 check, king to h1, rook to f8 attacking the queen. Queen takes knight on e7, d4 planning to push the pawn as far as it can go, maybe even to d1. Bishop takes on b7, d3, d2 is coming, and white must be very careful. How would you continue? Boris the Greiff played this awesome move, knight to c4, what a move, to prevent d2 and gain time. Queen takes on c4. Let's take it back. If queen takes on e7, one line goes like this. Rook takes on e7, b5, rook to g1, king to h8, rook from e takes on g7, b takes on c4, rook from 7 to g6, king to h7, rook to d6, intending rook to d7 check, rook to f7, bishop to c8, a6, rook to d7, rook takes on d7, bishop takes on d7, d2, bishop takes on f5 check, king to h8, bishop takes on c2, and white is winning. Back to our game. So queen takes queen on e7 is not working, and we have queen takes on c4. Rook to g1, threatening queen takes bishop on g7 checkmate. Queen to d4, defending the bishop. White to move. How would you continue? Please pause and find the best move for white. Boris the Greiff played this awesome move. Rook takes on h6, check. Black to move, king to g8. If king takes rook, then queen to h4, checkmate. So Diaz played king to g8. Rook from h to g6. 3 attackers on the bishop on g7. Defending and attacking. Queen to e8 check, rook to f8, queen to e6 check, rook to f7. White to move. White played a move and black resigned. What would you do? Boris the Greiff played bishop to d5, and Diaz resigned. There is no sensible way to prevent queen takes on f7. If say d2, queen takes on f7 check, and after king to f8, then white plays queen to g8, check, mate. What a game, what a game. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.